Yes, 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 people. Welcome to the show. Welcome to another round of Arsenal transfer talks. We're back with another one. We're back with some breaking news. Hit that like button if you're tuned in. We got a couple viewers here. Yes. So hit that like button for me. Come on, let's get this pushed out. More people need to see this news. More people need to see this. As we can see from your boy Fabrizio Romano, Victor Gyokeres has personally informed Sporting president Varandas about his decision to leave. No intention to play for the club anymore. Gyokeres wants a new chapter. He feels heartbroken after exit pact, not expected to return to training. Fabrizio Romano is the one reporting this news, guys. We also have more information, which is also reported by Court Offside. As we can see here, Court Offside are stating Arsenal are planning to submit an opening bid for Victor Gyokeres in the coming days, possibly worth in the region of 75 million euros to 80 million. Gyokeres has been clear that he wants to join Arsenal. Guys, I ain't making this up. Look, Court Offside are reporting. Gyokeres says it right there. Gyokeres has been clear he wants to join Arsenal, and there have already been positive talks between clubs and his agent. This is only good news for Arsenal fans. This is only good news for Arsenal fans. I will repeat. When you have a player going on strike, that only drives his price down. So Sporting Lisbon demanding round about 80 million to 90 million euros for Gyokeres, because they're comparing the other transfers such as Cunha and Wirtz and all of them, man. They're looking for extra money, and I don't blame Sporting Lisbon. Now, in regards to the pact, the exit pact that was broken by Sporting Lisbon, this is information regarding the previous Sporting Lisbon's sports director, because I can't keep saying Sporting Lisbon director. So the Sporting Lisbon previous sports director was the one who made this pact with Gyokeres. Yeah. Now he's currently at Manchester City, meaning that pact is done. So any previous deal made whatsoever with a handshake, not written on paper, is all bullcrap. Now, Gyokeres probably expect the club to respect him a little, should I say, give him a bit of leeway in regards to where he wants to go. He's won the league with the Sporting with the Portuguese champions a few times, so I'm sure he felt he demanded a bit more respect. However, respect isn't given, it's earned. You understand, guys? It's not given, it is absolutely earned. Now, do we think Gyokeres earned his place or earned his respects as a football player? Certainly. I mean, when you have over 100 goal involvements in 2 years, what more do you want? You know, I can't say. What more would you want from a player like Gyokeres? From a player like Gyokeres. The transfer window has been going crazy, guys, because we're still waiting. Arsenal fans are still waiting for transfers. Not for anything to be confirmed. Nope. I mean, we do have a confirmation of Zubimendi to Arsenal. He'll be wearing the number 36. But Zubimendi signing is kind of a revolving door signing. It's even worse than a revolving door signing. It's like a broken revolving door signing. The signing of Zubimendi. I'm sorry. Don't expect me to be happy about the Zubimendi signing. Simply because Zubimendi is signed, but while Zubimendi has been signed for this club, we have two midfielders who have currently left the club with major experience. Valuable experience, should I say. This is boring now. This is boring. It's like, why can't the club just adequately sign players? If we let a player go, sign a player to replace him. If we let 2 players go, sign 2 players to replace him. Why can't they just do that? We let 2 strikers go, Lacazette and Aubameyang, and we didn't buy any strikers. Do you know how much of a joke that is, guys? We had a 20-goal-a-season striker, only for him to leave mid-season and not be replaced. Arteta definitely has blood on his hands. I ain't gonna be like, Arteta ain't to blame for this, for the striker situation. But the club is the main issue. The Cronkies, the owners of the club, are the main issue. I will repeat, I'm tired of hearing fans complain about Arteta. I mean, Arteta definitely has a part to play. Don't get it twisted. But to me, when it comes to the issue of Arsenal Football Club, and when it comes to dissecting it and giving a percentage, you want to say, oh, where does the percentage lie for the owners? And where does the percentage lie for Mikel Arteta? I give 70% of this club's troubles to the owners and 25% to Arteta. 5% of other issues regarding the club have just been Arsenal Football Club in history, I suppose. I don't know what else to call it. But we can't give 100% to both of them. So let's say 5% to the fans, because the fans just love complaining. I mean, I don't know. But the fault is not all Arteta's. Simple as. Yeah? The Cronkies need to leave, or they need to sign players. Because this is absolutely getting ridiculous now. Absolutely getting ridiculous now. For all the people who have tuned in, who have just tuned in, please. Gyokeres breaking news, as you can see on the screen. My big head isn't covering the message. Victor Gyokeres has personally informed Sporting Director President Verandas about his decision to leave. No intention to play for the club. This is great news. Great news. If Gyokeres throws a strike, goes on strike, throws a strop, throws his toys out the pram, his price goes down. Arsenal get him at the price that we wanted to get him for. Possibly. Anything could happen. You understand? Guys, we're in here. We're locked in. Arsenal transfer news consistently. We're going to be here daily. Well, I will try to be here daily, but I will be bringing breaking news consistently on a daily basis. I tell you that. Yeah? So hit that like button. As you can see, on the road to 1K, we're going to get there soon with your help. I need to achieve that before the start of the season. Before the start of the season. 1K subs, people. Right. We have more information from this fella. I don't know who he is. Sebastian Vidal. He only has 13K subscribers. He's a journalist, though. Journalist for God knows. But he's a journalist. However, he says, after initial rejection from Sporting, the Gunners are pushing again to seal the striker's arrival before pre-season. Arteta wants striker at all cost. Guys, we need that signing. When does pre-season start? When does pre-season start? Because I'm sure it starts in like a week. Pre-season starts in like a week and we have no signings. Alaji Fauna, thank you very much. Thank you for the comment, my bro. Thank you God damn, thank you that you're loving the show. I shall be here consistently. Alaji. Come on. Okay. In fact, I want to touch on some more news because I do want to move on to what's his name? Mbeumo and Manchester United later today or later during the stream. But let's just dissect the caught offside reports, right? Because as we can see here, Arsenal are preparing opening bid for Star with 119 goals in the last 3 seasons. This was reported 4 hours ago. Breaking news. Don't get it twisted. Hey, it's from from SL. Come on. Yes. Hey, my SL brother. Out the body, man. I don't know if you say that to women alone, but out the body, man. Let's get it. As it reads here, the Sweden international has been Arsenal's top striker target alongside Benjamin Sesko this summer. Sources are now strongly indicated that the Gunners could make an offer. Strongly indicating the Gunners could make an offer. We have not repeated the information of, what do you call it? Sorry, kind of lost track of my words there. We have not reported the information on Sesko being strongly linked to Arsenal. Arsenal information in Sesko has just been, oh yeah, Sesko wants this price and blah 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 blah. He wants 200k a week. RB Leipzig are gonna slap a 97 million release clause on him or something like that. Sesko wants a release clause in the contract. Just so much bull crap in the news, right? But here we're receiving concrete and strongly indicated news that the Gunners could make an offer. It's getting crazy. With talk seemingly not progressing with RB Leipzig over Sesko. You know what's funny? I didn't even read that, guys. I didn't even get there. But as I was saying, with talk seemingly not progressing with RB Leipzig over Sesko, well-connected sources in the industry have told Caught Offside to expect movement on the Gyokeres in the next few days. Only a few days, guys. Only a few days. So we have 1 week left, or round about 1 week left, till the pre-season starts. Yeah? So that means if they're telling us a few days, this should be done within the next 5 days at max. This should be done within the next 5 days at max. So if I'm not reporting Gyokeres has signed a contract in 5 days, I'm gonna be pissed. Yeah? Arsenal also understood to be aware Gyokeres' clear preference to move to the Emirates Stadium, despite him having suitors in form of Manchester United and Juventus. So, right here. Arsenal understood to be aware of Gyokeres' clear preference to move to the Emirates Stadium, despite him also having suitors in form of Manchester United. Manchester United could look to hijack Gyokeres, you know. Guys, don't think it's all rosy. Don't think it's rosy for the Arsenal fans right now. Because if Manchester United can sign Cunha, with no European football, guys, and they're looking to sign Mbeumo, because they've also placed a second bid for Mbeumo, but we're going to be touching on the Mbeumo news later. And they could also sign Gyokeres. They could come in for Gyokeres and be like, you know what, this price isn't too bad. Because Man United love to spend money, and they showed that. They've already spent money already, and already placing in bids. Bids have been rejected and unaccepted. That we can confirm. But Arsenal, on the other hand, we can't even confirm if a bid has gone in yet. We can't confirm if a bid has gone in yet. For weeks, they kept sending the Arsenal fans in a roundabout if it's Sesko or Gyokeres. Come on, man. I'm tired of this. Look, Victor Gyokeres has told his friends, right? I don't know about this, man. The 27-year-old said to have spoken of his desire to play under Mikel Arteta and challenge himself in the Premier League. There have been positive talks between Arsenal and Gyokeres' agent, on personal terms not expected to be an issue. Look, guys. Okay, you know what, right? Even in this article, they go on to compare Gyokeres with our attacking options. Look at this. Gyokeres, I'm going to highlight him because if you can't see, this helps. Gyokeres has 52 appearances and 54 goals. No, Gyokeres has 54 goals in 52 appearances, people. And Arsenal are twiddling their thumbs instead of just placing the bid in. Kai Havertz has 15 goals in 36 appearances. Bro, Gyokeres has more goals than everyone in our attack combined. Bruv, I'm gonna lose my shit. You understand? I'm gonna lose my shit. Because if the club come out and sign Sesko, bro, in fact, if I hear tomorrow Arsenal are in for Sesko, I'm gonna lose it. Alaji, nah, Gyokeres is coming to us, man. I feel it. Hey, bro. You never know, man. You never know, man. Because the way this has been going in a roundabout for like 4 weeks now, yeah. Listen, anything can happen, bro. United have money in the bank. United are willing to go into the red. You understand? To spend money for players. United as a club, they can go into the red and be like, "Aye, no. We'll just pay it off. Somehow they'll sort that out." Arsenal, on the other hand, we will never go into the red for anyone. For anyone. This December that just went through. I mean, this December that just went by, when we're out here chasing the league title, guys. Guys, listen. Hear my words. Arsenal Football Club in December are chasing a league title. Manchester City are chasing a top 4 place. One club out of those 2 clubs spent 200 million. Can you guess which one? Literally, guess which one spent 200 million? Manchester City, if you don't know. Manchester City spent 200 million to stay in the top 4. Arsenal couldn't spend a penny to try and win the league. Bro, I'm tired of this club, you know. Listen, I support them. Look at this kit. Nike, it's a Nike tick. God, it's a Nike tick. Can't remember the last time we had a Nike tick. You know how old this kit is, bruv. No one can tell me about support. I've been here. I've been through the mud. We all been through the mud. Gyokeres has scored 119 goals in the last 3 seasons. I continues to say, right? These are the actual figures, the facts and figures of Gyokeres' numbers. Gyokeres has scored 119 goals in the last 3 seasons, including 97 for Sporting Lisbon, and has a 100 million release clause. But it was felt that there was a clear understanding that he could leave for less. So this is what has caused the dilemma. Yeah? No one's trying to pay 100 million euros for Gyokeres, which is around about 90 million pounds. No one's trying to do that. Sporting have been playing hardball. However, Gyokeres and his representative pushing for Portuguese giants to lower their demands. It will be interesting to see if a fee can be agreed for Arsenal to finally land the top-class centre-forward they desperately need ahead of next season. Hey, Alaji, listen, you better come here and tell me I told you so when Arsenal sign Gyokeres, innit? Because right now, I don't believe. I don't believe. I'm just reporting information that I see out there. Feel me? breaking news. Okay. We want to get into more news. Where's my Mbeumo? There we go. Brian Mbeumo. Manchester United. Manchester United have improved their offer for Brian Mbeumo to over £60 million. Talks have accelerated in the last few days and will continue this week. You see this, guys. Look, I'm gonna. Yeah, this word right here. Manchester United have improved their offer. You understand what that means? That means they've gone in for a bid once or twice. It's been rejected, as we know, right? As we know, it's been rejected, and bow, we have the player. Or, they have the player. Sooner or later, all it takes is right now, Brentford need to agree to the terms, because Brentford demanded £60 million for Brian Mbeumo. Manchester United have coughed up the money that Brentford are demanding. Do you see the difference? Do you see the difference? How certain clubs move. I don't even want to start going into other clubs because this ain't even about other clubs. This is an Arsenal emergency. This is an Arsenal emergency because it just gets silly with us. It gets absolutely silly. Look, he goes on to say, Manchester United plan to try and get Brian Mbeumo done before pre-season begins on July the 7th, and Mbeumo remains firm in his presence to join Manchester United. He's there, bro. No one can tell me different. Brian Mbeumo is joining Manchester City, Manchester United, with no European football. Guys, do you understand, yeah? This guy, Brian Mbeumo, is going down in the table. Obviously, if we're going to talk about the clubs and the level of the club, the hierarchy and all of that stuff, Manchester United are a bigger club. Guys, they're the biggest club in the United Kingdom. No one come for me. No one come for me. I've said it. Manchester United are the biggest club in the United Kingdom. In fact, Liverpool and United fans argue over that, yeah? Because Arsenal are not there. So United and Liverpool fans, you can argue who's the biggest club. I don't care. But that being said, this guy has chosen to go to them with no European football. Tottenham wanted him. Bro, he could have gone with Thomas Frank to Tottenham. His manager. That's the guy that made Brian Mbeumo the player he is. Obviously, I feel like players and managers don't get the credit. It's teamwork. You can't have 9 men on a pitch against a team of 11. You kind of feel heavily outnumbered. You can't have a team without a manager. You understand? It's teamwork. So the manager tells you what to do, and it's your job to execute it. So as a football player, Mbeumo is solid. As a manager, Thomas Frank is scary. And I will say this as an Arsenal fan. I will continue to say this. I don't know any Arsenal fan saying this. No Arsenal fan has come out and said that they're scared of Thomas Frank being the next manager of Tottenham. I'm not going to lie to you. I am shook. I'm shook because he's a good manager. Like, bro, he's a good manager. The only time I've ever been scared of Tottenham was the Pochettino era. When Pochettino took them to the Champions League final, Even, it wasn't even just about the final. Pochettino had them competing. And even when they faced Arsenal on certain occasions, guys, I was scared. Like, I'm not joking. Pochettino instilled fear into me as an Arsenal fan. And I'm very, very happy that he got sacked. That's all I can say. I'm very, very happy that he got sacked. Alright, man, just putting some passwords in. Bear with me, guys. Oh, crap. Wrong password. Wrong password. What the hell's going on? I couldn't have forgotten my password. So I'm trying to multitask here. Bear with me. Anthony Igal, thanks, brother. How you doing? I'm good, bro. I'm good, man. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the comment. Hey, thank you for the likes, people. Hey, hit that like button. We got to get this news out there. More people need to see this. More people need to see this. So hit that like button. The more likes, the more viewers, the more people are aware of this breaking news. Arsenal are ready to place that bid. Arsenal are ready to place that bid, guys. It's going off. Yes, we got 3 likes in the building. Thank you, people. Thank you to the viewers. On the road to 1,000. We're gonna be there soon. We're gonna be there soon. What? We got 4 likes now. You people are listening. Oh wow. So we got 5 likes now. Oh my days. Oh no, guys, touch my heart. You guys touch my heart. Thank you so much, people. Thank you so much, people. Yes. Caught offside, as we can see on the screen, guys. Right, you know what? I've even got information to show you. I've got serious information. Scary news. Scary news. Guys, also go hit me up on Twitter, Bayledge. Follow the account. I'll post some things there every once in a blue moon. I'm on Twitter, but I don't really use it. You know what I mean? I don't really use it I don't use it crazily, should I say. Okay. Gabriel Martinelli. Oh, Alaji. We will touch on the Rodrigo news very shortly. We will touch on that Rodrigo news very, very shortly. But before I move on to the Rodrigo news, I want to talk about Gabriel Martinelli. This is being reported from Gunner Blog, as we can see. Gabriel Martinelli is happy at Arsenal and the club is expecting him to stay. However, if an attractive buyer came in for Martinelli at an appropriate price, especially one which enabled Arsenal to land some of their top targets, then Arsenal's position could shift. Arsenal's position, listen. If Arsenal's position don't shift, I will go and shift it for them. I will go out there to let everyone know Gabriel Martinelli is for sale. In fact, I will start screaming it on my YouTube channel. If the club ain't screaming it, I'm screaming it. Gabriel Martinelli is for sale. Yeah. The other day, a report came out. Where is it? Need to find that report before I move on, because Bayern Munich look to be interested in our young Gabriel Martinelli. Hey, this is good news as far as I'm concerned. We need to recoup some money. Arsenal Football Club do not sell players. Guys, look, like, literally think about it. The most expensive player that we sold is Oxlade-Chamberlain. And how long ago was that, guys? I'm sure that was over 10 years ago. No, I thought it was even a Iwobi. Iwobi to Fulham. And you know what? I need to know what Arsenal's most expensive signing. Most expensive. Because I don't want to get this information wrong. Okay, see, I wasn't wrong. Our most expensive sale at this club is Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oxlade-Chamberlain was sold for £35 million, guys, back in August 2017. That was 8 years ago. Oh, 7 years ago. Oxlade-Chamberlain for 35 million euros, guys. We need to sell players. So if anyone is interested in Gabriel Martinelli, even if, let's just say, by the grace of God, one random sporting director is watching this, please go and bid for Martinelli. Please. He can't beat a man. He literally cannot get past the defender. So for that reason, take him off our hands. Please. All right. Enough of Gabriel Martinelli. Malaji, what are you saying? So yeah, I get what you're saying, fam. But for me, actually more worried about Rodrigo. Right, the Rodrigo news. The Rodrigo news, guys. Rodrigo remains a top priority for Arsenal, and it remains to be seen whether they can progress on it and get encouragement or have to look elsewhere. Real Madrid would demand an excess of £70 million, and there's belief that they are willing to do business. So Real Madrid are willing to do business for Rodrigo. This is all apparent, guys. This is all apparent. Now, let's dissect the whole Real Madrid dilemma going on, right? Because I'm sure you've been seeing with the reports, Rodrigo didn't play well in the first Real Madrid FIFA Club World Cup game. So speculation was that, you know, Rodrigo is just, he's just being crap, I suppose. But then he didn't play for the second game, nor did he warm up for the second half, meaning he didn't even come on. Now, is there anything to read into that situation? If you ask me, I say no. Thank you, Alaji. Hey, listen. Hey, Alaji, my fiance is from SL, and I'm getting married in a few days. So I will be part of the people. You feel me? I'll be part of your people, man. Out the body. My fiance is from SL, man. I love the SL. I love the SL people, man. You lot are lit. You lot are absolutely lit. Gabriel, he wants to sell Martinelli for 45 million. Gabriel being sold for 45 million. I'll take it. I'll take it. He would effectively be our most expensive sell after Oxlade-Chamberlain. Do you know how crazy that is? Gabriel Martinelli could have went for around about 18 million 2 years ago if Arsenal cashed in at the right time. This is what I mean about this club. They failed to cash in on players when they are at their most valuable point. Yeah, I think Rodrigo stays at Real Madrid unless Arsenal bid. Now, what are the chances of Arsenal bidding, guys? Give me a percentage. What do you think the chances of Arsenal bidding for Rodrigo are? I give this chance 40%, in the 40 percentile, where Rodrigo bids. I mean, Arsenal bids for Rodrigo, simply because, listen, the Nico Williams rumors have died because we all know what's happening with Nico Williams. Nico Williams is on his way to Barcelona. Arsenal have been recruiting Nico Williams for the last how many years? We almost bought a house for the guy. Not literally, but bro, do you know? Even the media even made it sound scary. They made it sound like Arteta loves Nico Williams so much he'll do anything for Nico Williams. Pause. Yeah? Nothing happened with that Nico Williams deal. Nico Williams said, fuck Arsenal, I'm going to Barcelona for a wage cut. Guys, you don't know how diabolical that is. He said, fuck the Premier League, fuck Arsenal, and fuck you, Mikel Arteta. That's what he said. Those were his exact words. I mean, not literally, but basically. Because if Arsenal have been recruiting this so-called player for however long, but for Barcelona to come in and just be like, yeah, we'll give you lower wages, and yeah, he wants to take it. He clearly didn't rate Arsenal, nor did he rate Mikel Arteta. So this reports that Arsenal are always recruiting players from 5 years ago, and then they never get the friggin' signing. I'm tired of it. I'm absolutely tired of it. I do not want to hear about Arsenal talking to Rodrigo for a whole year, bro. I don't want to hear about Arsenal talking to Rodrigo for a whole year. Don't piss me off. It gets crazy out here. Nah, man. Hey. Thank you, Alaji. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm literally getting married in 3 days, guys. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. I'm gonna be a husband. Wow. Yeah, wow. And you know what? I need to hit up Freetown. Freetown. Once things all settle down, man, be hitting up Freetown real soon. Trust me, bro. I will be there. I love the SL people, man. The salon. The salon. I don't know how to say Sierra Leone. I don't know why. And I know I'm not the only one, because there's so many other people in the world that don't know how to say Sierra Leone. I'm sure, because I've seen it. So all I'm going to say is Salon and SL. Crazy stuff. Right. Moving on. Arsenal news. This guy right here, AC Milan sporting director, has held talks with the representative of Alexander Zinchenko. Milan appreciate the player and could close a deal in a figure of under 20 million euros. The only obstacle will be Zinchenko high wages, and he is reasoning with a wage cut. Broski. People. I repeat, we can't even get rid of our players because they earn too much money. So Arsenal went on a whole how many years of giving us, the fans, the spiel of they need to fix the wage bill. They need to fix the wage bill. Get rid of all the previous guys on crazy peas. On crazy peas. Do you understand? But then, yeah, Arsenal continuously to sign players and miraculously bump up their wages. Like, bro, certain players that sign for Arsenal go from, you know what, I can't even give you the figures right now, but let's just say Arsenal always like 5x players wage salary. Like, I'll give you an example. Zinchenko was on 20k a week, or roundabout 20 to 30k a week at Manchester City. When he moved from Manchester City to Arsenal, he started earning 150k a week. Why didn't they give the guy, I don't know, 80k a week, 90k a week, at max, at the utmost best, 100k a week? Why didn't they do that? No, they went and tripled the brothers' wages on a crazy tip. Now we can't get rid of him. Why do you think players just want to stay at Arsenal forever? And then it's like, how do you fix the issue only to be back in the same issue again? Or I mean the same problem again? Not like this club, man. Bro, you know what I found out yesterday, guys? Kiwior, yeah? Our defender, Kiwior. He went from 2,000 euros a week. Shout out to Lee Gunner, by the way. Kiwior went from 2,000 euros a week to 58,000 a week. Guys, do you know how diabolical that is? Like, my head is spinning. My head is spinning. Like, man went from 2,000 euros. Nah, man. Bro, we need a new sport director. Oh, Alaji. Hey, this sporting director. Hey, listen. I don't know if you saw my streams recently, but I went on the dissecting Andre Bertha's history and his previous signings and how he moves in the market. Guys, Andre Bertha, yeah? Andre Bertha is it's still, what is it? Under duress? I wouldn't say under duress, but he's still in question, innit? He's still in question for me personally. Because a lot of the Arsenal fans have been excited about Andre Bertha signing for the club and being the new manager. I mean, the new sporting director. And, yeah. I hear it. Personally, Edu needed to leave. Edu, he had to go. That guy was sending our club into the mud. That guy, listen, Edu, yeah, he made some good signings. Don't get it twisted, guys. I will not sit here and make it seem like Edu didn't do one or two good signings. But the majority of signings that Edu put forward to the club and to Mikel Arteta were lackluster. On top of that, the brother couldn't even get deals done. Like, why do you have to be talking to players for months on end only to never get them? The Mudryk deal. Listen, I can only thank God Arsenal did not sign Mudryk right now. Because Mudryk shot himself in the foot and said, I want to go to Chelsea. Or, yeah, I'm going to go to Chelsea or whatever it is, right? Whatever happened with that deal. Mudryk went to Chelsea. But Edu was going to sign off on a player like Mudryk for £90 million, guys. Do you know, as a fan base, if we had Mudryk for £90 million and he had currently been playing the way he's currently playing, do you think this fan base would survive? We would be in absolute meltdown. No one can tell me different, bro. I know for a fact, no one can tell me different. So Edu, he needed to go. And I'm happy he went. Now, Andre Bertha, yeah? Andre Bertha, listen, guys. Andre Bertha moved from a club that is the third biggest club in Spain. He went from Atletico Madrid to Arsenal. Now, what are Arsenal? Arsenal are the third biggest club in the United Kingdom. It goes Manchester United, Liverpool, Arsenal. Or Liverpool, Manchester United, Arsenal. Whichever one it is. But Arsenal are certainly number 3. Go and argue with your nan. Or go and argue with a poll. I don't care, innit? Arsenal number 3. So Andre Bertha moved from number 3 club in Spain to number 3 club in the United Kingdom. That's one similarity right there. Number 2 similarities. Let's look at the expenditures of Atletico Madrid. How do Atletico Madrid spend money? Yeah, they made 1 or 2 signings. Who was their most notable signing? That was João Felix. They went and signed João Felix, which ended up being one of the major flops in the world right now. Because we don't even know where João Felix is. Is he still at Chelsea, guys? If anyone knows, please let me know. If anyone knows where João Felix is, let me know. Andre Berta signed João Felix. Guys, Andre Berta also sold Antoine Griezmann, guys. He sold Antoine Griezmann in his most notable transfer, and he bought him back for 20 million for 3 years later. He sold him for like 100 and something million, bought him back for 20 million 3 years later. That's excellent business. I'm not even gonna front. Well done to him on that part. But in that, he has major players and major fails. Yeah? Because he also signed Thomas Lemar, guys. Who remembers Thomas Lemar? Honestly, what happened to that guy? I need someone to explain. Who remembers Thomas Lemar? Thomas Lemar went to Atletico Madrid from Monaco for around about 70 million euros, pounds, whatever it was. That guy is nowhere to be seen. Terrible signing. Absolutely terrible. Yeah? He also has a couple other signings in there that are not great. But my point that I'm trying to get here is that Andre Berta is a shrewd businessman. He doesn't spend recklessly. He doesn't spend recklessly, number one, which is good. Number two, he doesn't ball out in a way I guess fans would want him to ball out. He's a very, like I said, he's a very shrewd businessman. He knows what he wants in the market. He goes for it. He places the bid, blah, 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 blah. However, Thomas Partey used to work under Andre Berta. And what do we know about currently Thomas Partey? Thomas Partey is leaving. Thomas Partey is going. Why is he going? Because Andre Berta ain't going to pay him what he wants at Arsenal Football Club. Why did Thomas Partey leave Atletico Madrid? Because Andre Berta wasn't going to pay him what he wanted. It's a bit more complicated than that in regards to the Atletico Madrid situation. But when I watched the interview, Thomas Partey was basically saying that the club were offering his agent 3% fees, and the standard going rate is 10%. So he was confused as to why his agent is receiving 3% and other agents globally are receiving 10%. So for that reason, Thomas Partey wanted his agent to receive the 10% or the rest of the 7%. The club said no. Then Thomas Partey said he would give the 7% from his wages over to his agent. The club said no, due to principles. It has to be done this way. Okay, who was in charge at that point? Andre Berta. Did you guys think Thomas Partey was going to get another contract with Andre Berta being the sporting director of Arsenal Football Club? He already knows the guy. He's already dealt with him before. He already knows his wage demands. So the Thomas Partey staying at Arsenal was always a very slim chance when I realized the connection. Yeah? That's all I have to say on that one there. If you agree, if you disagree with me, let me know. It gets crazier, man. It gets crazier. It gets crazier. Hey, we've been here for an hour now, people. We got 6 likes in the building. Thank you to all the viewers. Thank you to all the watchers. Thank you to all the likers. Yes, and thanks to all the comments, especially my boy Alaji Fauna. Yes, my SL brother. Everyone, we're gonna be a family here, guys. I'm telling you that we are gonna be a family. Come on, this is gonna be the latest community on YouTube. Man's gonna be holding parties one day. One day. I never said soon. I said one day. Yeah. Alright. Miguel Delaney is currently reporting there is still a 10 million euro gap between Arsenal and RB Leipzig on Benjamin Sesko. That has nevertheless developed into a game of chicken, as the two clubs seek to get the best deal possible. Arsenal have been seeking to get the deal done on installments that currently comes to around 70 million euros. 70 million euros for Sesko is what Arsenal are looking to place a bid in for. Yes, 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 yes. No, 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 no. Now, in fact, let me look at this Miguel Delaney. When did he report this? Because he can get out of here. He reported it 16 hours ago. This is only yesterday. Interest in Madueke, but not at 50 million. Chelsea want. Hey, Chelsea are diabolical. Chelsea are diabolical. Chelsea want 50 million for Noni Madueke. Bro, the guy don't even play. Like, how is this logical? And you know what's mad? You know what's mad, guys? No, hold on. Let me go back. Do you know what's mad, guys? If you're Arsenal fans in here, like up the stream, hit the subscribe button. If you're not an Arsenal fan, trust me, you're going to want to hit that subscribe button. Because I know Arsenal hate is what you people love on some joke thing. Yeah? When Arsenal tears are here, people love it. And it's sad to say, but it's the truth. It's the absolute truth. People love seeing Arsenal fans cry. Anyways, let me, before I literally just start rambling on. 50 million for Noni Madueke is diabolical. The guy don't even play regularly. Plus he's injury prone. Injury prone. Yeah? This kid is injury prone. But Chelsea are charging 50 million pounds for this guy. And you know what's mad? They probably will sell him. Someone will come and buy him for 50 million pounds. But Arsenal cannot get one signing through the door for 40 million pounds. In the history of our club. This club has been around for over 100 years. And we cannot even sell a player for 40 million pounds. This is pain. And then you have clubs like Chelsea. This is pain. This is pain. It's pain. I'm sorry, yeah, but it's just absolute pain. It's pain in my heart. Like, get off here, man. I don't want to see no Noni Madueke news, bruv. I'm tired of the Noni Madueke news. That thing sent me into dark depths. You understand? Because someone explained to me how we go from Noni Madueke, how we go from Rodrigo, Nico Williams to Noni Madueke. Bruv, don't piss me off, man. When I start seeing reports like that, I start losing my shit. Alright. Aside from the Martin Zubimendi deal, Arsenal's next significant arrival is likely to be Kepa Arrizabalaga. He is expected in London Colony this week for 5 million move from Chelsea. Guys, I have to take off my headphones. I don't even know what's going on right now. I'm sure I don't even sound good. This club are about to go and buy another reject. Oh my days. Nah, man. This club are going to buy another reject from Chelsea in the region of 5 million pounds. This guy, Kepa, is the most expensive goalkeeper ever till date. Like, let that sink in, guys. Let that sink in. This fella right here that plays for Bournemouth on loan last season, He played for Real Madrid. Guys, do you remember that? Does anyone even know that? I need to know. Kepa played for Real Madrid. Last season, people. How? He played for Real Madrid as the third choice goalkeeper. He went in there as the second choice goalkeeper only to be dropped even further. Bro, he went in there as the second goalkeeper only to end up being the third goalkeeper. And then Arsenal Football Club are going to go and buy him for £5 million. Do you know his loan fee to Bournemouth was £3.5 million? So Bournemouth loaned this guy for 1 year for £3.5 million. And Arsenal are going to now go and buy him for £5 million. Listen, this is diabolical. This is mad business. Like, someone needs to get me into these rooms and speak to these guys to understand how they're coming up with these deals. How? Bro, Kepa, listen, I will not be buying Kepa for no more than £3 million. Do you understand? If this signing goes through for £5 million, guys, I'm gonna lose it. And I know it's not even a big deal, but I am going to lose it. I promise you that. You man are gonna see me lose my shit on stream. There is no way Kepa deserves a place at this club. Like, we talk about standards, yeah? We talk about standards. Do you guys believe Kepa is gonna come in and challenge David Raya? Honestly, like, I actually need serious responses here. If someone believes Kepa will come in and challenge David Raya, let me know. Because all this does is solidify Raya's place as the main goalkeeper. He has no challenge whatsoever. He has no one pushing him. He has no one over his shoulder thinking, ooh, if I don't perform this week, Kepa might come in and he's a good goalkeeper. No, he bloody isn't. He is rubbish. Kepa is rubbish. Gosh. I don't want to see that news again, bruv. I absolutely don't want to see that news again. Thomas Partey contract expires next week. Arsenal have been in negotiations over an extension but are yet to find an agreement. Although Partey's preference has been to remain in London, he's entertaining offers from elsewhere. Yeah, man. Partey ain't going to get that peas, man. I told you. Andre Berta ain't giving him that money. 250k a week, 280k a week. However much Partey wants, he ain't getting that money, bro. No matter how much Arsenal fans think this guy should be staying at the club, he ain't getting that money, though. And you know what, right? I had a meeting. I was on the football terrace a few days ago, and I was speaking to Terry, and he made something clear to me. He was like, if Andre Berta gave Thomas Partey the 280k a week or 250k a week, however much he's asking for, if they say, alright, cool, there you go, bro, this is what you want, you can have that, and then Partey gets injured, let's just say he's out for 6 months during the season, do you know how much of a waste that is in the drain? Number one, Partey has been injury prone his entirety of the time at Arsenal. He's only had one full season, and that was last year. And you know what's mad about that, guys? How did he have one full season last year? How? He'd been injured or consistently injured for 4 or 5 years straight. But then last year was the year that he had better fitness ratio. Why is that? Because he was trying to work for a deal. Bro, you know what? Hey, listen. Hey, listen. Don't call me a genius, but I might be. Nah, I'm being serious. I honestly feel that Partey was working for a deal. He was working to say, alright, cool. The club might want to keep me next summer. I'm valuable to this club. I'm gonna work hard. I'm gonna show them I can be in for every match. And yeah, they're gonna give me the signing next season. They're gonna give me what I want next season. But nah, it's backfired, bro. Because you should have been fit for the last 5 years, bro. But you weren't fit. So there's no way Thomas Partey deserves 280k a week. I'll tell you that for free. Yeah? I will tell you that for free, Thomas. Crazy guy. You know, he tried to extort the football club, you know. Thomas Partey is out there trying to extort Arsenal Football Club. Crazy stuff. Yes, let me read some of the comments. Congratulations, thank you. Tell her to cook cassava leaf. Is that what you mean? Cassava leaf. Yeah. No, she made it for me. The missus have made that for me once. I ain't gonna lie. Still, it's nice. It's definitely nice. Yeah, man. You know what? I've also had. I like you lot. One pot. If you know what one pot is, like the video. Yes, Alaji. Now, one pot is my favorite dish. I ain't gonna lie. That's just a personal thing, innit? Man likes one pot. Yeah, fam. That's how you say it. Yeah, deaf, bruv. Alright. Gonna blog reporting here. If Thomas Partey departs Arsenal, we would have to be replaced with a situation resolved for now. The club are discussing a number of potential alternatives. Mbeumo is one of the names under discussion. Bro, who is Mbeumo? Who? Bro, someone's pissing me off, bro. I don't want to be seeing the shit. Bro, who is this guy, fam? Nah, man. Nah, I'm gonna lose my shit. You understand, people? I'm gonna lose my shit. Bro, oh my days. Who remembers this? Who remembers this video? This scumbag.
Give me Matt Turner unintentionally. Why?
Ah, nah, fuck that, man. That was some shit video. What I was looking for was when this brother, Aaron Ramsdale, basically told man he's never serious. Yeah? He can't stay serious for 90 minutes. He deserves to leave the club, bro. He's a joke. Yes, sir, TV. Come on. Yeah, man. Yeah, tell him to pull up on the stream too, man. I don't mind. I wouldn't mind an invite as well, broski. Hey, bro. Yeah, let's collab as well. Collab in the future. Yes, sir, man. I'm trying to. As you can see, the channel's new, so yeah, bro. We got to make this content thing. Still, we gotta get it. We gotta get it. But yeah, hey, bro. Yes, sir. Hey guys, go check out Lee Gunner's stream yesterday. If you're watching right now, you're gonna go check out Lee Gunner's stream yesterday. But Yasser TV was on there, and he was what's the word, bro? Translating the Deutsch interview, the Timber interview. So this, I'm gonna even scroll down to it for you guys. Guys, there was a Timber interview, yeah, that showed a madness of how Arteta is treating these players. Do you understand, people? Arteta's got these players on the ropes. Arteta has Arsenal Football Club and the players on the ropes. You understand, people? So Yasser TV was out there he was translating the information. Okay. Don't play on people's streams without being on the screen. Say nothing, say nothing. Yeah. Okay. Alright, no problem. Yeah, I won't be doing that again. Obviously, still learning this YouTube thing. So yeah, appreciate that, yes sir. I definitely won't be doing that again. But yeah, man, I'll definitely be on the screen. Yesterday night was just a mad one, man. I don't know what I was doing, bro. I had that stream on for hours. But yeah, man, let's get it. So the Jurrien Timber news, guys. The Jurrien Timber news. If no one knows about the Jurrien Timber news, people go and search it up. But Jurrien Timber basically was saying on a podcast over in the Netherlands just a few days ago how Areta had him playing under injury, basically. You know what? I'm just going to read it here. Jurrien Timber on playing through his ankle injury. Guys, playing through his ankle injury. Yeah? It's got worse and worse. I'm just gonna put that there, yeah? It got worse and worse, people. Jurrien Timber was out there playing with an ankle injury. The conclusion that he had to undergo surgery at the end of the season. He wanted to play for Arsenal, but it was hard. I only trained 1 day before the match, which was the first leg. That only trained before the match, which was the first leg versus PSG. At halftime, I thought I have no idea how to finish this because I couldn't even run. But in the second half, I got adrenaline again in the 80th minute. It was time to go out. I didn't train all week, and that was stressing me for the second leg. It hurt so much. The manager thinks, just had a scan. It can't get worse. Make sure you're ready. Bro, does anyone understand how mad this sentence is? What do you mean it can't get worse? Bro, Areta literally had man running when he can't run. Bro, look. Jurrien Timber says, I made an overlap for Saka. Running shouldn't hurt. Are you crazy, bro? Running shouldn't hurt. Bro, and you had fans out here. Last season talking about, oh, Jurrien Timber are making no overlaps for Arsenal. Oh, he doesn't give the Ben White nostalgic runs and that. All them man looking for Ben White to be running down the wing. Timber couldn't run, bro. He couldn't run. He just needed to defend. And we're only finding that out now. If Timber didn't come out with this information talking about, oh, man's ankle was out there just F-O'd, yeah? How would we know what he was going through? If the media didn't come out and told us Ben White had an injury, or Areta come and tell us Ben White was playing with an ankle injury from like 6 months ago or whatever it was, yeah? Before he fully got injured and was out of the team. Who knows what's happening? Yeah? Bro, he had listen, even Lee Gunner said it yesterday. He had Declan Rice playing with a broken toe. We have Partey playing in centre back. Yeah? We have Tomiyasu. He's not even with the team, bro. Tomiyasu don't even travel with the team no more, bro. I'm sure he don't, because that guy's been injured for over a year. Bro, he's out there money laundering, bro. He's out there money laundering. I don't care what anyone tells me, bruv. Don't piss me off. Look, my man said, so I stopped sprinting. Jurrien Timber stopped sprinting because he was in too much pain. And all my man said, all Mikel Arteta said to Jurrien Timber is just take your time. Oh, nah, man. Bro, if Timber is injured next season continuously, we know why. Guys, you can come back and see this video and you will see why Timber is injured next season. If Ben White doesn't recover, we know why. Because Ben White is being used like a rag doll. Yeah? If Saka does not perform next season, Oh my god. Oh my god. Hey, the Mikel Arteta bandwagon I'm gonna jump on, yeah, is crazy. Bro, I will be the face of the Mikel Arteta out bandwagon. I'm telling you, bro. Don't, because there's no way. This brother had Saka playing at the end of the season when Saka should have been out. You know what, right? Me personally, Saka definitely shouldn't have been playing all season. I mean, shouldn't have come back this season. But for the Real Madrid game, 100%. Like, please, we clearly needed Saka to get through. So, yeah, Saka needed to play for those Real Madrid games. And then after that, if we got into the final, next time I would have loved to see Saka was in the final. But no other games prior to that. But then, we didn't do that, right? We didn't get to the final of the Champions League. But then, this brother was still playing Saka all the way to the end of the season. And he gave him the last game to rest. He said Saka can stay home on the last day. Bro, are we in school? Are we in school? Bro, he's treating Saka like we're in school. Yeah. Oh, Yasser TV, thanks for the sub, bro. Thanks for the sub. Yeah, nah, I think I subbed to your thing. I should have subbed to your thing yesterday, but don't worry, I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Yeah, nah, I'm definitely be on screen. I'm definitely be on screen when I'm reacting to other people's what do you call it? Watch-alongs and lives and whatever it is. So thanks for the advice, bro. Man proper appreciates that. Like, people don't come out here and give advice, so I proper appreciate that. Trust me, fam. Alright, with my ankle, I knew I was having surgery at the end of the season. Guys, it gets worse, bro. It gets worse. With my ankle, I knew I was having surgery at the end of the season. I just wanted to play these games, but I had a feeling that I wasn't going to make it. But adrenaline turns out to be the best drug. Bro, man should not be running on adrenaline. He should not be running on adrenaline. Why is he running on adrenaline, bro? Do you know how diabolical that is? And our defense is broken down. We literally have a broken down defense, bro. Calafiori. Bro, why would we even buy Calafiori when we know he's injury prone? And then they bumped up his wages on a mad thing as well, fam. Bro, when you start analyzing what your clubs do, yeah, in a content thing, yeah, your head starts to hurt, bro. Because first of all, as a fan, I was just pissed off. Do you understand? Man was just like, oh no, these men are pissing me off. Why are they doing this? Why are they doing this? But now that I'm content creating and that, right? And I'm going to be bringing out information for a lot of people in that. When I do research into what I can see in that, bro, yo, Arsenal Football Club are in the mud. Oh my God, we are in the mud. We are absolutely in the mud. No one can tell me different. No one can tell me different. All right, the news of the day. We shall revisit the news of the day because this is the most important news of the day. For all the people who have just rejoined, exclusive from Court Offside, it has also been reported from your boy Fabrizio Romano. Arsenal are planning to submit a bid for Victor Gyokeres. The striker has been clear. Arsenal are his top preferences. Guys, Court Offside are reporting. This news came out 5 hours ago today on the 24th of June. Yeah? Thank you, people. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. We thank you for all the likes. I shall be back on stream very soon. Any updated news, I will be here. Trust me. You're gonna see me regularly. And Yasser TV, yeah, man, I'll hit you up, man. I'll hit you up. Trust me. I need that. I need to start collabing with a couple more YouTubers. Definitely. And just, yeah, man, get this content thing on the road. Okay, sources indicating Arsenal preparing an opening bid for 119 goal striker. Yeah? The Sweden international has been Arsenal's top striker alongside Benjamin Sesko this summer, and sources have strongly indicated that the Gunners could make an offer, with talks seemingly not progressing with RB Leipzig over Sesko, well-connected sources in the industry have told Court Offside to expect movement on Gyokeres in the next few days. Guys, next few days. All right, if we want to be pragmatic, yeah, if we want to be annoying about this, next few days, when they say few, that means 3 to me, right? So in 3 days, if I don't hear Gyokeres is signed, I'm coming on here to lose my shit. Yeah. It's thought this could be on the way of an opening bid for Arsenal, possibly worth in the region of around about 75 to 80 million euros. Arsenal are understood to be aware of Gyokeres' clear preference to move to the Emirates Stadium, despite him also having suitors in the form of Manchester United and Juventus. Yep. So it looks like Gyokeres wants Arsenal, guys. Apparently, Victor Gyokeres has told his friends he wants to join Arsenal. Sources claim that he has been clear to those around him that he wants to join. This 27-year-old has spoken of his desire to play under Mikel Arteta, challenging himself in the Premier League. There have already been positive talks between Arsenal and Gyokeres' agent. The personal terms not expected to be an issue. I apologize. Yes, people. That's the breaking news of the day. Breaking news of the day. If you did enjoy the stream, or if you are enjoying the stream, please hit that like button. You know, hit that like button. We need to get this information out there. Let more people know that Gyokeres is on his way to Arsenal. It looks like we might just be getting Gyokeres. Yes, John David Abea. Gyokeres all the way. Yes, my bro. Yes, my bro. I totally agree. Right. We're going to compare Gyokeres to our players last season. Just right here. 52 appearances all season with 54 goals for the player. This is someone who knows exactly where the goal is. This isn't a Kai Havertz thing. You understand? Victor Gyokeres knows exactly where the goal is. So, if he costs 80 million, they should go for him. If he costs 90 million, they should put in the bid. Simple as. Like, simple as. I'm tired of waiting around. Watch. I bet you, man, tomorrow they're going to tell us Sesko is now going to lower his wage demands. I bet you tomorrow news comes out Sesko is looking to lower his wage demands and come over to Arsenal. Or some bullshit. Yeah? Gyokeres has scored 119 goals in the last 3 seasons, including 97 for Sporting Lisbon. He also has a 100 million release clause, but it was felt that was a clear understanding that he could leave for less. So Sporting have been playing hardball. However, Gyokeres and his representative have been pushing hard for the Portuguese giants to lower their wage demands. It will be interesting to see if a fee can be agreed for Arsenal to finally land the top class centre forward they so desperately need ahead of next season. Yeah, man. We only have 2 options, guys. Gyokeres or Sesko, and the majority of the fan base clearly want Gyokeres. Clearly. It's no doubt we all want Gyokeres. Yeah? But we all know what the club, or how the club like to move. They love to look for future prospects. They love to look for guys that they can resell and then never end up selling them. Guys, honest people, chat, whatever you want to call it. This club looks to sign players that are young, whatever they are, age they are, blah, 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 for resale value. Only to never sell these players for resale value. Only for them to run their contracts down. So, tell me why we will be going for Sesko. If the club don't want them to run the contract down and to be a proper performer, why are we going for Sesko? Why is that even a thing? It should be straight up Gyokeres. Here's the bid. Bow. You're in the team. Like Cunha to Manchester United. Do you understand? He was there in no time. Like Liam Delap to Chelsea. He was there in no time. Listen, someone even tried to come out and said, oh, I remember I was watching a stream and they were talking about, oh, all these other clubs, they sign players because they're in the FIFA Club World Cup. FIFA Club World Cup, my back foot, bro. Brighton. Are Brighton in the FIFA Club World Cup, bro? Are Man United in the FIFA Club World Cup? Someone tell me, are those two teams in the FIFA Club World Cup, but they have signed multiple players or they have put in multiple bids? Joke thing, bro. No one come here and tell me, oh, they get to sign players because of FIFA Club World Cup. Go and sign the player, bro. It's a release clause. Put the money down. Bro, the Zubimendi deal was last year, people. Sorry, was completed in January. Or, you know what? I don't even care when it was completed. No one cares, bro. No one cares because it wasn't this summer. Yeah? It absolutely wasn't this summer. Because they done told us Zubimendi was a done deal from January. From January. Zubimendi is a here we go. Blah, 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 blah. And we still don't have an official, guys, we have reports. We have reports from Fabrizio Romano, Ben Jacobs, and all them other journalists out there. But we don't have an official announcement from Arsenal Football Club. We don't have them saying, yeah, Zubimendi's number 36. We just have he say, she say, he's number 36. And people don't understand why certain Arsenal fans are mad. Nah, man. You people need to understand. I'm telling you. People need to understand. Don't piss me off, bro. I start getting pissed off on the stream, fam. Ben Jacobs. You're a joke, man. I heard you was a joke, man. Still. So this. What? Yeah, man. You know what, guys? This has been one of the best streams yet. One of my best streams yet. And trust me, I will be back here regularly. What? I saw Leeds are in the Prem. I saw Leeds are in the Prem right now. Wait, hold on. Did Leeds get promoted? Hey, someone confirm if Leeds got promoted. They're signing players too. They already have players through the door. So what is Arsenal's excuse? Seriously. Like seriously. What is the excuse? Nah, I need someone to come here and try and convince me. Try, bro. I'll rip your head off, bro. Bro, Crystal Palace as well, fam. They're signing goalkeepers, bro. Signings are being done globally, left, right, and center. But we can't get a signing through the door. Can't get a signing through the door. Liverpool signed Gyokeres, Frimpong. So Liverpool have sorted out their left back, right back, and attacking options. Liverpool have sorted out their left back, right back, and attacking options. But Arsenal don't know if we have a player through the door or not. Manchester City have sorted out their midfield options. Yeah, midfield and defensive options. What does that say about my club, man? What does that say about my club? Chelsea are still out there putting in bids. I don't know how, but they're still out there putting in bids. They made the Champions League. Like, shout out to Chelsea, man. They done well still, I ain't gonna lie. Because I wasn't expecting them to make the Champions League, but they did. So, well done to them. Tottenham. Well done to Tottenham. Listen, as an Arsenal fan, it sounds crazy, but well done to Tottenham for your trophy. Well done to Tottenham for your trophy. Good on you, lads. Yeah? It's going to be your only trophy for the next 17 years again. I know Arsenal have been on a crazy drought, but yeah, man. Tottenham, you take the cake, bro. Tottenham takes the cake. People, this has been such a lit stream. We got 10 likes up in the building. We got 10 likes in the building. Thank you, people, for watching. Thank you for liking. And thank you to all the recent subscribers. Yeah, we're on that road to 1,000, yo. We're going to hit that. Trust me. We're going to hit that. With your help, we're going to hit that. This is going to be the latest community on YouTube. I'm telling you, fam. And we're going to get there in no time. We're going to get there in no time. All right. Okay. We're going to finish off the stream on that, people. Been there for an hour and 35. We got 10 likes in the building. That's amazing. That's truly amazing. I am so grateful. That's all I can say. I am extremely grateful to all the people. Look, this guy, Mbeumo revealed huge updates. Yeah, I've already reported it in Mbeumo news, so there's not much to report on there. This guy is meant to be a solid. Look, this is the guy talking about Rodrigo. So he reported that 14 days ago now, guys. This was 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, we had a report from Kiko Suarez, guys. Kiko Suarez. According to his sources, Rodrigo will be an Arsenal player very soon. There's a possibility, but Arsenal is more likely the one really sticking his neck out on this one. Yeah, bro. Well done for sticking your neck out for this one. But that was 2 weeks ago, bruv. That was 2 weeks ago. We need them signing through the door, fam. We need them signing through the door. I'm tired of waiting. I'm sure most Arsenal fans are tired of waiting as well. So I shall be back later this evening for more streams. I shall be back on the stream. Yes, sir, TV, if you're still here, man, hey, hit my nut, bro. Because I tried to find you on Twitter and I couldn't find you, innit? I was going to DM you as well, but yeah, just someone send man a DM. If you're ever looking to collab, hit me up in the DMs on Twitter. Or just send me a message. I reply to every message, as you guys can see. But thank you to all the viewers today. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subs. And hit the subscribe